everybody. It's the latest episode of Cricket Midweek, the last one for the year, of course. And while normally you'd expect news developments to sort of slow down around this time of the year, not so. Let's get started. Well, as far as news developments go, they don't really come bigger than what happened at the Melbourne Cricket Ground soon after the end of the third test between India and Australia. The match was drawn, of course. MS Dhoni held a press conference. He didn't say a word. Soon after, we all got a press release from the BCCI saying that Dhoni had had enough of Test cricket and he wasn't going to play the format anymore. What that means, of course, is that Virat Kohli becomes the new captain of the Indian Test team. He's going to lead India in Sydney in that fourth Test. And more importantly, that big period of transition that we've been talking about endlessly ever since all the senior pros vanished from the scene, well, that process got just that bit tougher with Dhoni, the senior-most player of that team, walking away. Since we brought up that test series between Australia and India, of course, that test match at MCG was drawn. Australia still leading 2-0 in that four test series. And there were results elsewhere, at least in one of the games, were played between New Zealand and Sri Lanka. It was the first test of their series, played in Christchurch, and Brendan McCullum, well, what an innings he played. His fourth big century of the year. This time he didn't cross 200 or 300. He got 195. And New Zealand went and beat Sri Lanka by 8 wickets in that first test. So they take that lead into the next year. And South Africa and West Indies were also playing a test match. Well, they weren't really playing it because rain was playing most of the cricket out there. And it ended in a no result. A really frustrating time for both the teams as well as everyone else concerned at Port Elizabeth. Now on to Saeed Ajmal, and well, the Pakistan off-spinner has conceded that he's not going to be able to rectify his action in time to be selected in Pakistan's World Cup 15. Remember that the last date for submitting those squads is January 7th. Saeed Ajmal has been working on his action, especially with Saqlain Mushtaq, but he's conceded that he's not reached the stage where he could press for his inclusion in the side. And, well, he does have a future, of course, beyond the World Cup maybe, but for now, he's just going to continue working on his action and try to bring down that flexation below 15 degrees. Quick update on another Pakistan off-spinner whose action has been questioned, Mohammad Hafiz. Well, he's probably going to make that Pakistan squad for the World Cup anyway, as a batsman. And that being the case, he has just that bit more time to get his bowling action rectified as well. And he's travelling to Chennai. He's in Chennai already to get his action tested, assessed at the facility in Chennai. And, well, if all goes well, at least Hafiz would be bowling for Pakistan at that World Cup, if, of course, he's selected in that squad. And, well, though we can't say for sure, it seems we finally know why Pragyan Ojha has not featured in a test match since being named man of the match in that test match against West Indies last year at the Wankhede Stadium. Sachin Tendulkar's farewell match, Ojha was the man of the match. He hasn't played a test match since. Now, it's emerged that the BCCI has communicated to the Hyderabad Cricket Association that Ojha be withdrawn from the Ranji Trophy side. He has been since, and he's going to be assessed and tested at that same facility in Chennai for what has been talked about as a suspect bowling action. Well, we'll leave it there for this week's edition of Cricket Midweek. Catch you again in the new year with all the latest big news developments. Thanks a lot for watching.